years and older. There will be no form of harassment, doxing, religion, politics, or slur. Be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and mods. Shit and fuckery will not be tolerated. So I uploaded a video, but it's gonna stay private due to avoiding copyright issues. So we're gonna do some truther, and then we're gonna do Carrie Board Housewife. But I only got some of her stream because I'm not gonna sit through the whole 6 hours. But we can watch part of it, and then we can watch the ending to see if there's anything else that she basically said. Okay, give me a second. Oh, speaking of the devil, truther. Let's see what he has to say real quick. He's playing music. Of course. I love that mirror, though, that he has there. It's beautiful. This is not going to say nothing yet. Let me give myself this setup. Hold on. You know what? So we'll come back. I did a video, but this video is going to stay private, as I stated before, due to copyright issues. So now when we get to Carrie part, I'm going to have to talk, obviously. So get over it. You love it. Or hate it. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be a really short stream. I'm not trying to... All right, let's go. Ow. Keep in mind, he actually was, he privated this video while I was recording a little bit, but he was just dancing, so enjoy some dancing with Trooper. I did pretty good. Let me get this ready for you people. And this is what he does. This is what Truther does. He just basically dances. And give everybody some time to come in. Excuse me. Yeah. This is what he does. He really needs to put on his shirt. Dude is crazy weird. It's kind of rainy today. Check this out. I'll be back. I'm still here. Yeah, I can skip this part. Hold on. We'll come back. Let's see. Is he still alive? I guess he took it off. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was just dancing. Yeah, so this is what he was doing. Watch. And it goes to private. Watch. Yeah, I was, today was pretty, Took my kid to school today. It's kind of cloudy, a little drizzly today. Seems a lot has happened. I sniped Hussy. So, just to be clear, I usually don't talk much. So sorry if I wasn't really chatting much yesterday. I was just listening. And I did something and I forgot the live ended. That was crazy. It was really crazy. Let's see, it was on 21's panel yesterday. That in itself was a shit show.
My favorite people are dead.
I mean, if you're gonna apologize, yeah, see, it went to private. If you're gonna apologize, actually mean it. Don't hit it with apology with a butt though. Yeah.
Hey, bitches, everybody, how y'all doing?
All right, so before we continue, this is Carrie's stream. She was live yesterday. Obviously, you all know. Hussy was live at the same time, sniping her. And Carrie had some things to say. But yesterday was just a real shit show. I will say, I give Hussey some credit for going on 21's panel. But at the same time, if you're gonna apologize, actually mean it. We can rewatch that if you guys want, though. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to talk because. So, I got copyright struck by Carrie for 3 videos that I made for fair use. I edit these videos to edit the voice, I put some sounds, and I guess she didn't like that. These 3 videos are deleted. I wasn't even bashing her, honestly, but so I have to be very careful sniping her. There's some people I don't mind sniping, some I don't feel comfortable sniping, you know. But let's go.
Y'all are having a good night? Yes, Tabs, how you doing? The song that you just heard was actually made by Holocaust, which over here you'll know him on YouTube as
Suicide did pretty good. That's good.
But, he
Suicide
is
usually gets a lot of
the
stuff.
one responsible for that gem, and I just dropped the link in his chat.
Even though Suicide doesn't like me, but that's okay. They're pretty.
A lot of stuff
they're not bad.
really,
they're not a bad person.
You know, I wanted to give him credit where credit is due. So this is going to be a fun one. I've been waiting like all week to do this actually, so this is going to feel good. But before I do, let me bring my guest on.
Hey everybody.
I believe you. And oh, by the way, I didn't think I was going to have to bust this out necessarily this early. But Hussey, AK, bodega.
Oh my god, is it sniping?
Oh
Yes.
man.
I'm so boring, Hussey, but you are over
This is
on
crazy.
sniping me. If I'm so boring, bitch, go get your own content. Why are you using mine? But I know you're not going to keep sniping. You know why? Because you're about to get dragged for filth. And you know, you don't want your people to see this shit. This stuff you go to other people's channels and do. You think that because
He saw some
you
of
do
it,
on
if
your
I'm
channel,
not mistaken.
you know, you can sweep it under the rug, and the people that kiss your ass and think you're so wonderful, well, but that's not going to happen. And
drag geriatric old person. Okay, that's off my checklist.
I never had issues
so
with I
funny,
blame you,
last
to be
night,
honest.
I think it was last night. I was watching one of his streams recently, and this guy came on. I don't know who this guy was. In fact, I'll pull it up because I'm like, it's somebody named David. I've never seen the person in my life, and he is talking about how Hussey saved his life and shit.
No.
I'm not gonna
even
play that
kidding.
shit.
And how
That shit
he
was
used to
very
like be
uncomfortable for
very
me.
homophobic, but after a month, he said he's watched Hussey a month. After a month, he is converted and he is all about the gays. And he even told his kids that it was okay if they decide they want to be gay because Hussey has changed his life. I'm not even shitting you. He actually, this guy came this. It was wild.
I didn't even know she was live, to
And
be honest.
I think he might have gotten paid or something because he's like this fat dude with like long hair and a beard. Looks like he probably, I don't know, drives a truck or something. I don't know. Not the type listening to Hussey is what I'm saying here. But again, it's possible. And again, if you just watched Hussey's channel, right? If you didn't see all the other channels that react to the stuff that he does everywhere else or the stuff in his past, see, he dirty deletes stuff really quick. So even if he is drunk and makes like a complete fool of himself, he'll just delete it and act like that never happened. And a lot of people in his chat are willing to feed into this delusion and act like he's a good person. And I even did it. So I'm not even trying to like trash people that are supporting him because I did it. I did it for a long time. And I look back and I'm like, I don't know why. I really don't, because he's been awful all along. Like, it isn't anything new. But I think one of the things that
I don't know.
I am like learning kind of about myself and like trying to work on is that, you know, I think I do give my friends a little bit too much grace maybe there. Like I think when I'm friends with someone, I do tend to like excuse.
So how long you guys
more than I
think
do with, like,
him and
everyone
Fallon,
else. And
how
that's
long their
probably
friendship
not a good
is
thing,
gonna
right?
last?
Like, I
I give
admit
it 6
that. So
months.
I see it now. Like I'm like, yeah, no, I shouldn't have supported stuff way before this. It's not. It's nothing new.
I give it 6
really
months
isn't.
to
But
last.
anyway, I did want to address one thing because I guess he's really hard up for content. But he brought this guy on the other day named Max Slack, or he goes by Slack.
Oh, the Slack guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit. I'm not even going to go into this that much. I was going to pull up the stream, but I'm like, I don't even want to waste time on all that because it's really a nothing burger. But he literally, this guy has not been in the fucking community, in my community at least, for like how long? I mean, we're talking over a year at least, maybe even longer. And I do have some receipts about this guy too, by the way. Let me pull these up.
Sorry, y'all.
So I can tell you exactly.
So Max Slack is well, he is a content creator. I don't know much about him. I will say though that, just to be clear, I never really had issues with him, but I will say though that he had said some not so nice things about me. Remember, he left a comment saying that I deserve a brick to the face. I'm the type of person I ignore or block. I mainly ignore people. I don't really block. I just ignore. He is a mod for certain creators like Von Beardo, and I'm assuming Blaze and others. Just to be clear, do not harass these content creators that Max Slack is modding for. Don't do that, okay? I don't chat Nazi, and neither should anyone, okay? Just to be clear.
Actually, when he is been gone. So it looks like at least since September of 2025. So almost. We're not quite a year now. Getting there. But literally, I haven't talked to this dude. I didn't know he even still had an issue because, like, I've seen him in other people's chats. Like, Draters, I think I've seen him over there before when I've been in there. And, like, I've never said a word. I've never tried to start anything with him. He didn't try to start anything with me. He didn't even, like, we didn't even talk. We seemed like I thought we had just moved on. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, you're doing your thing, I'm here, I'm doing my thing, but
I will say there is proof of him being an ass in the Discord. Calypso has screenshots as well as Suicide Stationery, as well as Holocaust. Subscribe to these people, okay? So Max Slack, you got upset with the whole TJ thing. You were being a little pushy about it. You went to 21 streams and started talking about that, bashing people. You did do that. Again, I have no issues with you, despite what you said to me, but at least you could be just honest, at least. That's all. I understand if you don't like TJ or Cal, but you have rights to your opinions, but don't just be a dick about it. That's all.
really have any hard feelings, even though you did some fucked up shit. Okay, Slack. You did some fucked up shit, and you left that out of the string you did with Hussey. So you go on panel with Hussey to drag me, to expose me, which, Hussey, my God, you into clickbaiting, dude. The titles, like everything he put, exposed, and I can promise you, he ain't exposing jack shit, okay? So he brings this guy up there who hasn't been around for a year, and really, there wasn't that much there to begin with to even be mad about when he was, but, so
I'm
he
sorry
did
if I'm
not
talking, everybody.
tell the whole story. He talked about getting kicked from my Discord because, for fuck's sake, people in this goddamn Discord, like, and for people to talk about how boring I am, y'all sure do get butthurt when you get kicked out of my fucking Discord and can't hang out in there anymore and hang out with me, right? So I don't know what the fuck. If I'm so boring, why do y'all throw a fit when you get kicked out? You would think you'd be happy, right? Now you can go do other shit. I don't know what to tell you. But people take this shit so fucking serious. Like, if it was that big of a deal to you to be in the Discord, just message me. Just message me and say, like, this is what's going on. I apologize for whatever went down because I actually do want to be in there still. So can we, like, work on this? Or I would let you back in. It's not that fucking serious. But instead, you, like, hold it in, I guess, and then, like, wait a year later and you're still just as mad, maybe more mad about something that could have been fixed, like, 2 days into the fucking bullshit because it's not that fucking deep. I just don't want people in there. If you're in chats talking shit about me, then no, I'm not going to want you in my fucking Discord. It's not like rocket science. That's my fucking space. And I don't owe it to anyone, right? Like, I can have whoever the fuck I want in there. Because just like any other fucking place in the world, like, if you go to somebody's store, if you go to a restaurant, people can choose. The people that own those businesses, right? They have the choice. And if they don't want you there, they don't need a reason because it's theirs, not yours. You don't need a reason to kick someone out of your house, right? Would you let some fucking person that you saw going around talking shit about you everywhere come in your house to watch movies with you on Saturday night? No, you wouldn't. Why would you want to hang out with people like that, right? Well, I don't either. It's not complicated. And that's why you got kicked out, Max Slack, whatever the fuck you go by now. It's because you were in here starting shit. Because you were mad at TJ. I remember how all of this played out. And you started talking a lot of shit, and TJ wasn't even in here anymore.
Again, I don't
like,
judge.
he was in there as far as,
I never
like,
judged
his
the whole
account,
TJ
but he wasn't in there, like, doing
honestly,
anything or
with
talking to
Will.
people or whatever.
I
And
stood
frankly, I didn't even
neutral.
think about his account being in there. I probably would have kicked him.
I think, do I believe that they should never did it? Yeah.
Was, a lot of
it was
people
just
had
the
a lot
wrong,
of things to say,
it was the,
and I'm not saying, I'm not trying to silence
it
people
was
either.
the
But,
right thing to
at the
do,
time,
but at the
Cal,
wrong
his girlfriend,
time, if
TJ's
that makes
girlfriend,
sense.
was still a mod for me, and she was still in there, and she was very active in
And
the
I
Discord
always
and doing
been
things on
true about
Discord.
that.
And so, obviously, if he's in there and won't shut the fuck up about her boyfriend, she's going to feel some type of way about him. And I mean, I would too. So I can't really judge her there, right? Like, and it would have been one thing if this guy would have said like one like thing or like 2, 3, I don't know, have your little moment to pop off and talk your shit and then move the fuck on. But it wasn't like that. And he wouldn't stop. And he was like trying to kind of go at her. And then we find out that he's in other chats, like talking shit about me. And then the final straw was he was in someone's chat talking about selling information from the Discord. And like,
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah, like how he's in my Discord and he's gonna like, I guess, spy to give people information. Like, how, if I'm that fucking boring, why would anyone want to pay to see what the fuck is going on in the Discord? Like, my God, we watch movies in there and shit. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get why people are like this about it. But anyway, long story short, that was the final straw. I wasn't even the one that did it. But I trust my mods in there. I trust the people that I have that when I'm not in there and they need to make choices on things, I trust their judgment. And yeah, you got booted. And it was the final straw. You had been doing other things as well. So it was like building more and more. You didn't really want to be in there. I mean, the only reason you were still there was clearly
just checking
because you were trying to like spy, which is, you said so much when you were in someone else's chat.
I'm gonna feed the stray cat outside. She's meowing on my window.
Oh, bless her heart. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It'll take a minute for me to get through the rest of this anyway. But yeah, so anyway, he got kicked when someone saw that. January 6th was planned in Gene's Discord. Yeah, these people, I don't get it. I don't get it. But apparently he saw the beef and the shit happen with Hussy, and he, it's not hard, Hussy. You're very easy for people to, I wouldn't even say it's manipulate, because really you're manipulating people by having them on anyway. So it's like a joint venture manipulation. You're both getting your own thing out of it, right? And what Hussy wants is to have content and to be able to have dirt on people he doesn't like, whether that is true and factual information doesnght really matter. I can guarantee you, I didn't watch the stream, and I don't need to. I mean, I don't watch much of his shit, to be honest, because it's ridiculous, and he just loops. But I mean, to say I'm boring when you say the same fucking thing literally every day. And like, here's the thing too about him, and like, I can tell that over, I would say like the past 6 months, maybe. Like, I'll tell you when I think it happened, actually.
Hold on one second.
So around the time. That Shani and Rev had their breakup in December.
Sorry, guys, I had to check something.
And they were,
I'm back.
The cops were there every 5 minutes. It was a shit show every day, and they were streaming constantly. And then he was even, in where he went upstairs, and she's downstairs, and they're yelling. It was insane. I could not keep up. My mom came. She comes to visit us at Christmas or whatever for a couple of weeks, and so I had to let other people have that because I could come on here and there, but like I was gonna spend time with my family. So anyway, and they were streaming like fucking 20 hours a day. I'm not even kidding. Like lots of views. Already talk of being a stank tank too, which I told you guys that was going to happen because Buff saw the views that you can get.
A lot of people
doing
don't
these
like
kind of things with Shani and Rev, and you get hooked on that, right? And so then you want to do that again because I can promise you,
I have no issues with Buff Weeb either.
He ain't getting those views that he was getting during that, right? He knows this, and I mean it's kind of sad because it's like, damn, the best views that you were getting on your channel were when you weren't even on the screen. You weren't even there talking. You were literally just had somebody else on the screen and your chat asking questions for your stream. And you were just sitting there getting all the views and money and acting like you really were doing something. And it's like, really? Okay. That ain't gonna take you that far.
Did you guys know that Nick Bravo was live
But you can keep trying, whatever you want to do. They're gonna be saying thank you. I won't cover it. Just like I didn't cover the first one. I don't care.
There's really gonna be a part 2?
I heard Bruce was live too.
Oh yeah, they're already talking about it or whatever. But like, and I mean, when I was watching her the other night, when they were asking for a burger and fries, I don't know if any of you remember that, because I haven't even been keeping up with them. I know they aren't streaming that much, so it's not even that hard. But I did hear that, and we will get into this too. And just, I'm kind of going to be like a little bit all over the place.
I would snipe Bruce, but I'd rather snipe when he's in a raid or something.
For a while.
Right? Did you say Amethyst is like shock when I?
Yeah, so cute.
That was fun.
I love it. She's so sweet.
And apparently, Hussy is suing Gaining Ground again.
Oh,
I don't know if
God.
that ever happened, but yeah, yeah.
Good. Yeah, go ahead. Well, we're going to get into that too because
is it true that he's suing Gigi again?
Math ain't mathing, Hussy.
Can someone confirm
the
that for me?
It's not mathing because you were talking about Gaining Ground the other day, after, well, I think it was like yesterday or something, whenever, because the Gaming Ground just did a stream about him, and it definitely triggered the fuck out of Hussey. He clearly watched the whole thing. He actually, he doesn't watch shit about him, but he definitely does. He definitely does.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was so triggered. So, of course, he got to do a stream where he was going to talk shit about him and threaten lawsuits and all that stuff again, too. And when he's talking about this story, number one, thank you, Hussey, because you literally proved my point when you got up there and once again brought up the Gaming Ground to dangle this attorney bullshit over his head, because this is what you do to your friends when you have a disagreement and they don't get along with you and they don't want to take your shit anymore. Now all of a sudden, everything you've ever done for them, you want it back. Like you want the $500 that Potato gave me, you want it back. Let me pull that up too really quick, because this video that he made about me the other day, like talk about fucking unhinged. Like it's crazy. But anyway, but with the Gaming Ground thing, he was saying that it would have been $80,000.
He's really trying hard for that facelift.
You mean the vaginal rejuvenation?
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Because that's a vagina on your face if I've ever seen one. I'm just going to tell you, you don't need a facelift. You need a gynecologist.
Well, didn't he say himself that he wanted a facelift?
Oh, yeah, he says it in the stream that we're going to cover. I was going to save the vaginal rejuvenation for that, but, you know, it came out now. It came out early. Because, oh my God, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, like, he's saying that it would have cost the Gaming Ground $80,000 to be represented by an attorney in that case that they had when they both went to court or whatever. $80,000? $80,000, Hussey? I don't believe you. That's insane for what you're claiming was done. I mean, you're talking about like that would be so much, like a 3-year case or like $80,000. Like I know their attorneys are expensive, but I've had an attorney before several times. Okay, a couple of $1,000s is all it cost.
Trying to get a poll
So
ready.
where the fuck is anyone getting that it would have cost $80,000 to represent the Gaming Ground in that case? Bullshit, Hussey. I don't believe it for a motherfucking second. Listen to how this man is acting about this shit. Okay, a gift that I didn't fucking.
Carrie Boo, you stupid fucking bitch.
Hussy poo.
I wish you would stop lying to people and tell
I like
them
how he
now I
says,
want my
Carrie,
money
you
back
stupid
because you
fucking
walked away.
bitch. That's
when you know good
crazy.
and damn fucking well, that's not the truth.
Mhm.
I gave you $500 out of the kindness of my heart.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there because you can't
Wait,
say
let's
that.
go back.
People and telling them now.
Let's go
I don't
back.
believe it for a motherfucking second. Listen to how this man is acting about this shit. Okay, a gift that I didn't fucking.
Carrie Boo, you stupid fucking bitch.
Hussy poo.
I wish you would stop lying to people and telling them now I want my money back because you walked away. When you know good and damn fucking well, that's not the truth. I gave you $500 out of the kindness of my heart.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there because you can't say that now. You can't demand a gift back and then say, "Oh, I gave it out of the kindness of my heart." If that were true, sir, you wouldn't be doing this. Because if you give someone a gift out of the kindness of your heart, you don't place expectations on that gift, and you definitely don't ask for it back if the person doesn't do exactly what you want. That is quite literally not giving something out of the kindness of your heart. Got it? There's the difference. So you can't fucking say that.
Busted.
You can't. Because if you had, you wouldn't be acting like this and saying this shit. You gave it with expectations, and the expectation is you better do what I want, you better never criticize me, you better never go against me, or else. That's not a gift, Hussey. And I can't be bought. I know you can, and I know that's how you work, but it ain't how I work. You should have kept your fucking money. I don't need it. I'm not like you. I don't have to come on and stream every goddamn day about a lot of fucking nothing, and 90% of the stream is you reminding people that you got a fucking a PayPal and a Cash App, and you can donate here, and you can buy Super Chats, and you can buy emojis.
That's
and
not
shout
quality
out.
of life. That's really like no life.
No.
I don't know.
And
This
Tyler.
past weekend I went on a date. I don't know about Hussey, but
Oh, Jesus. Don't even.
wasn't that drink nice?
Yes. Well, I mean, it looked nice. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but yes, it did look nice. So I found out, like, I was talking about the stuff with Kyler not long ago, and how she had been like hitting me up for money, which was really weird, and because I barely know this woman, and so then come to find out, I didn't even know this on the last stream. Come to find out, as this woman is doing that and hitting me up for money, number one, she's hitting other people up for money. Okay, Rebuildable Ryan, yeah, he gave her money too, $50, and she told him, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna be able to pay my insurance with this." And then he saw her on Hussey's channel a week later on panel, and she's talking to Hussey about shit and said, "Oh yeah, I don't have insurance." What?
Oh, after he
Yeah,
did-
after
wow.
you just given her the money. And then, like, right after that, she was on her channel doing something like showing off this art kit, something she got or whatever. And it was like $30. He looked up, it was like $30 that she spent on this, like, art kit. When supposedly she didn't have money to pay her bills and shit. Well, that's not even the worst of it, y'all, because come to find out, not only was that going on, she was paying to be the $150 top
That's
paging Miss
wild.
Hussey tier
That's wild.
on his channel, paying this motherfucker $150 a month. But then going around and crying to other people that she cannot pay her bills. Shame on you, Kyler.
That's crazy.
My God, if I had known that, my God, dude, you'd have been out of my community long before. That is disgusting. And I got a bad vibe and a bad feeling from her from the get-go, and which is why I kept the fucking distance. And when she came out of nowhere, not even barely talking to me, to ask me for money, after I had just done 2 different fundraisers for people in my community who I'm friends with and have known for years, she thought she was going to slide in right after that. And because I'm a nice person and she saw me do it for other people, that I would do it for her too. Sorry, I do it for people I know, like my actual friends. I don't even fucking know you. If I did shit like that,
Yeah, but when you helped Poetic Justice, you threw it in her face, though. For the record.
Be on here doing fundraisers for people every goddamn day. You can't. You just can't do that for everybody, right? But I can do it for people I care about that I know have my back, that I actually spend time with and watch movies with in Discord, and they know me and about my life, and I know about theirs. Like, you know nothing about me, really. I knew nothing about you, and you're coming to me with this very heavy, deep stuff that I'm not even going to repeat because it's nobody's business. But yeah, you were asking for money while you're paying $150 to be Hussey's top fucking tier member on his channel. So what? I guess I was supposed to give you money so you could give it to Hussey? Not happening.
Because I thought you were a friend.
I
I
was.
came to find out that you were talking behind my back the whole fucking time.
To who?
To who? Because not to me. Not to anyone.
Who? I want to know. I want names. I want proof. Because you know what I
She
think,
want
Hussey?
names. Remember
I think
that.
you're just saying this
Names.
because you're getting shit for taking a gift back. So you got to find some way to justify it. Honey, if you had proof of that, you would have shown it a million times already. I didn't do that. I was a friend to you. And the one time I did go and say anything about you, quote unquote, behind your back to worst of the internet, I told you about it myself and said, look, I want you need to know this because I don't want you to ever be blindsided by this. And this was back when we weren't even close. And you know that. When that Jessica Messica came on your panel and she was up there saying really disgusting shit about me, accusing me of using King Cobra, JFS's death for like views. And you were up there laughing and kikiing with her. So yeah, it did. It hurt my feelings. I thought we were friends. And so because you had already just lashed out at worst of the internet like a month prior to this, because someone was in your ear lying to you and you believed it, that he was talking shit about you in Discord, which, spoiler, he wasn't. Okay? And I tried to tell you that when all of it happened. And I said, you really need to like look into this because I am into these Discords with him and I knew him pretty well. I've never seen him talk shit about you. I think someone was just in your ear trying to cause fights. You know what I mean? And you're running with it. And you immediately believed it. And you jumped on a live stream and started calling him greasy tits. And it was not good. Because you were attacking someone who had not done anything to you. And I tried to tell you that. I tried to tell you. You didn't want to listen. But I remained friends with you and I remained friends with him. And I stayed out of it because I liked both of you guys. And the whole time up until that point that I'd been friends with Hussey, or worse, they were friends too, it was like a group thing. And so I was really bummed out when it happened and when Hussey did that because I'm like sitting there watching him go off and say these things knowing it's not based on facts and watching this actual like good friendship
This is crazy.
that I saw that they were pretty good friends go down the toilet like just that quick. And he did come back later
and G-Man's going
and
to be live
apologize
today
like weeks
at
later,
6:30 p.m.
but the damage was already done by then. You know, Bodhi was not going to be friends with him again. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. After the things he said. He was really disgusting. When he calls someone greasy tits, you got to try to take it to that kind of level. Like, of course, there is no going back. You took it way too far. So, but that's the only time I went to him because all of that had happened between him and Hussey. And I said, you know what? I think you're right about Hussey. He's not a good friend. And I vented to him that night. And then me and Hussey ended up, like, I admit that I was probably like being overly emotional or something, overly sensitive. I'm known to do that. I'm not even.
I was just trying to
that,
get
okay? I wear my heart on my sleeve. I get my feelings hurt. I don't have thick skin. I have thicker skin than I used to, okay? But I don't. I would be lying if I said I did, okay? I'm not going to lie. And it's who I am. That's the kind of person I am. Tenderhearted, however you want to say it. And I'm not ashamed of that. I don't think that makes me a bad person. I also don't think it makes me a weak person. Everything in life, I think, has a balance. And there needs to be different types, okay? And like me and Michael, we're opposites, right? Because he's nothing like that. He's very grounded. And you know what I mean? And that's why I think we work well together. Because it's a balance. We need both sides, you know what I mean, for it to work. Anyway, long story short, but I went to Hussey and I said after that, I'm like, especially after me and Wody were not friends anymore, I said, look, I'm just going to tell you that I went to him one night and I did, you know, say some things about you because because my feelings were hurt. And then, and again, at this time when it happened, this was before me and Hussey became close friends, right? Like we were friends and I would go on panel with him every once in a while and like but we weren't like talking.
You were already a mod at the time, so you're lying.
So it wasn't until after I lost my channel and then the Will interview happened. okay, which was obviously a really bad month for me. Okay, it wasn't fun, and a lot of people did, kind of turn on me or whatever during that time. I didn't have a ton of support from people, and he was very supportive. And I'm not going to ever take that away from him either. By the way, unlike him, I'm not going to act like he never did anything, positive for me or good for me, or there was never, no, I really appreciate what he did during that time period, letting me come up. I know it benefited him too, and I'm not like delusional enough to think he wasn't getting something out of it. So, but that's okay. I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily make him a bad person that he got something out of it. But like, let's be real, it wasn't just like because he wanted to be there for me, right? He knew that I got views, and so he saw an opportunity. A, when the channel was down. B, when I was walking away from TJ and walking away from being a part of this podcast that I was doing every Tuesday night. I think Hussey saw an opportunity and said, if I come in and let her come over here, and you know what I mean? He saw the way, and I know for a fact that he saw it the way that I was, like, as beneficial or whatever on the podcast, because he even said things to me about it when I was, and would say like, wow, like, I'm just amazed, like, when you guys are up there, and he says, and TJ says, oh, like, what about this, clip or video or whatever, and ask you, and you can get it like right away, and like, that's really awesome. You guys work really, like, he noticed that I did that, you know what I mean? And like, was knowledgeable about, especially about the Shani Rev stuff.
I don't even know what.
So
the
I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I know he was getting shit out of having me
loopy.
But at the time, I was going through a lot, and I did need a friend. I mean, not that I didn't have friends, but like content creator kind of thing, I think is what I'm talking about. Somebody who was willing to say that they still supported me after that interview, because a lot of people didn't, or even if they did, they weren't willing to, like, say it. So I did. I had a lot more respect for him after that point. That's when we got closer, and that's when we started talking on the phone every day and things like that. And that would be, like, I would say, like, the last year of our friendship or whatever. It's been about a year since all of that happened. You know what I mean, around a year. Anyway, and honestly, never had any kind of issues or anything. Like, he was a good friend from what I saw. Like, we got along and everything was fine. And then, like I said, when December rolled around and all of a sudden all this stuff with Shani and Rev popped off and people were, showing up watching, like, I mean, pretty insane numbers of most anybody that was covering their shit. And so I saw a change start to happen with him. And it's gotten worse and worse and worse since. And I don't know if it's the views or the, I don't know if it's like, because he does pretty well at donations, better than he claims to taxes. I can tell you that much. But like, something started to change with him, and like, he started to act like he was kind of like above everyone else. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but then when you've got people like Fallon's dumbass that are willing to just lick his asshole and blow smoke up his ass 24/7 and say how wonderful he is and throw hundreds of dollars at him, like, it's getting to his head. He's starting to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been hyped up by these women, these middle-aged women that are like, oh, Hussey, I can't believe people are so cruel and toxic. He's such a kind soul. Get the fuck out of here. But like, a serious question to the people that are saying shit like that. Serious fucking question. Watch this. You're telling me that's the person that we're about to hear here? I really want to know.
And for the record, like, even when you were like friends with Hussey and I warned you like the first time, like,
and I wasn't talking shit to you about him. And if I would have been doing that to anybody, it would have been the people that don't like him. You know what I mean? Like, you would have known if I was doing shit like that. Because
like, I never
wouldn't I have told you? I knew you didn't like him. But you didn't try to push that on me.
No, and I didn't give you, beside that warning that I gave you, like,
right. You didn't make it like, you didn't make me feel bad or whatever.
No, and he makes it seem like I was in your ear the whole time.
No, that's not true. You've never done that about anybody.
Right.
Like, I'm an adult. You're
I'm sorry, I'm
trying to
just
tell me
listening.
to be
Sorry
friends
if
with
I'm not
shit.
talking
That's
about
not how friends are. Friends don't do that kind of shit. They're just your friend
Gary, I
without
don't talk
expectations.
much.
Take
Okay,
notes,
get over
Hussey,
it.
because that's the kind of
I
friend
don't
you
talk
ain't.
much.
That's the problem. But anyway.
So I feel I deserve to get the money back.
You don't.
You were never a friend. Loyalty fucking matters.
Oh, really?
Okay?
Well, where was your loyalty to me? When you had Buff in your chat calling me a drunk, you weren't very loyal then, but now you're loyalty means something.
Yeah.
No, not to you. It means something to me. It don't mean shit to you. So, excuse me? And again, Hussey, name names. Show receipts. Because I think you're full of shit, and you're making this up because you're getting crap for asking for a gift back. So you got to find some way to justify that. And you're doing that by saying, oh, she was never a friend to me. She was talking behind my back the whole time. Bull fucking shit. Show it. Prove it. I am telling you right now, you're lying about that. I didn't do that. And until you show proof, you're not, I'm sorry. I think you're full of shit. I think you're making it up.
So that's the reason. Stop fucking lying to people. You expect way too much from me when you say, oh, Huzzy didn't defend me when it came to Jessica Meska. Huzzy didn't block Buffweed when he called me disgusting for using the N-word. You know why I didn't block him from when he called you that? Because you are disgusting.
Then, bitch, you should have said that. When I was in the chat and all this was popping off, you kept blaming it on me and said you should have blocked him. You have a wrench. You should have blocked him. It's your fault. You blame me. Now you're saying that you wouldn't have blocked him for doing what he was doing because it was true. I am disgusting. Well, then, bitch, you should have said that with your full fucking chest to my face.
So he thought you were discussing this whole time then, and was just
right. You're just lying to me then, right? Right? That's loyalty to you, Hussy? Really? Get the fuck out of here.
If you expect anybody to fucking defend you, ask fucking Michael to grow a pair of balls and.
Hussy, you couldn't even. Don't even. You don't want to get in a pissing contest with who's got bigger balls, you or Michael, because you'll fucking lose, okay?
Ew.
But I don't need him to defend me. I don't need you to defend me. I don't need anyone to fucking defend me. I never have. I didn't need TJ to defend me. I don't need anyone to defend me. Ever. So if you did that, I assume you were doing it because it's how you felt. Because you wanted to. But I never expected it. And I never asked you to. And with the shit with Buff, I didn't need you to defend me. I just didn't need you to blame me for having an issue with Buff saying it.
You did want him to defend you from Buff, though. Stop lying.
You said it's not. You weren't willing to even say he was saying fucked up shit. You said, well, that's on her because she had a wrench and she didn't block it. So I guess she wanted him to be saying it. That's what you said, and that's what my problem was.
And on top of it, he's talking about loyalty, but he's a hypocrite because he got mad at Belinda for not defending him while Belinda was live streaming.
Oh, he's gotten mad at so
he gets
many
mad at
people
everybody when they don't.
So many people.
Yeah.
So many people. He demands that you have to blindly fucking support him. And God forbid, if you try to criticize or something, he can't fucking handle it. He cannot fucking handle it. All it took was me saying, the shit that you said about your housekeeper and calling him a retard on your live stream, wrong. Called that out. Can't be quiet about it. You using being gay as a diss to G-Man over and over and over and over again, saying YMCA, go suck some dick and put dick in your ass and all of this shit.
Wow.
That's not fucking funny. It's gross. And you're using being gay as a diss. I don't give a just because you're gay doesn't mean you can't be homophobic too. You can, okay? It means it's a person-to-person thing, right? So just because someone's gay doesn't mean they can't turn around and be homophobic and be using gay as a diss to another person.
Yeah.
They can. Somebody can be, black and be racist. Somebody, it's not how it works. It's your actions, Hussy.
Right.
So, he's just ridiculous. The whole thing is just ridiculous.
Shoot. I ain't the one, bitch.
Who said you were? I ain't the one.
Who said you were? Right.
You aren't the one. No shit. You're not the one. That's the fucking point. So anyway, but yeah. So just to go back to the Slack thing for one more second before we move on to this stream the other night. Just to make it clear again, because you left a bunch of shit out. You went on Hussy's stream. You tried to make it look like you got kicked from the Discord out of nowhere. That's not the case. You were talking a lot of shit. You were antagonizing people in the chat. I mean, in the Discord. And at one point, let me pull this up too, because this is kind of important. I think he even said at one point something like, "Go ahead, block me, or ban me." Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. Because if you say ban me and then cry about getting banned, sir. Right here, you see waywardly is Cal, and then the other person here is Brittany, okay? And so this was back September 7th of 2025. I'm putting this away before I ban this motherfucker talking about Slack because of the things that he was, like I said, he was going off about TJ and shit. And then Brittany said, Slack, why are you arguing, dude? If you aren't happy about it, why argue with the person SO about it? Just wait it out or leave. Think you will convince the video to go back up or something. What? You think you will convince the video to, I don't know. Anyway, Slack says to Cal, he responds to this, I'm putting this away before I ban this motherfucker for real. He says, ban me. If you weren't phone fucking him, you'd be on my side. Hussy went on 21's panel today. Oh God. I haven't even seen any of it, but I ain't showing any of it here, just saying. We ain't giving 21 attention. But right here, he says ban me. And then you say to another person in the Discord, you say she's phone fucking someone. That's bannable right there. Period. You don't have the right to come in my Discord and start being, frankly, it's sexual harassment in a way. You're definitely being misogynistic. You're being very rude. And you don't have the right to come in and tell someone and say to a woman that you don't really even know, oh, if you weren't phone fucking him, you'd be on my side. No, sir. That's out of line. That's way out of line. And you said ban me. So I don't know why you're crying you got banned. Because it seemed like you wanted that. But when you said the phone fucking him thing, that alone, you broke the rules in Discord. There are rules, and you're not allowed to go at people like that. And if you do, you will get kicked. It's as simple as that. And that wasn't even all of it, right?
Yep,
Because then you
Suicide
still
is
went
telling
on
the truth.
and you were
Yep,
going in other people's chats
I
talking
agree.
shit about me. And you said you were going to sell fucking information out of my Discord to people. So again, that was the final straw. And one of my mods banned you. It was Holocaust. He's not ashamed of that either, by the way. In fact, I think he wears it as a badge because
He bans me every night, baby.
but that's what happens, Slack. So don't try to twist it. I know you're trying to get your little 15 minutes of fame and attention from Hussy and being on his chat. And Hussy's gonna
I'll
take
do it
anybody saying
again.
anything bad about me right now because he's desperate like that. But you left
Suicide
a lot of
is
shit
funny,
out,
though.
the point. You left a lot of the story out. And so, anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let me pull up the stream. So, like I was saying earlier, one of the things that Hussy does is he will go get very...
All right. So that's enough of that. Hold on. Oopsie. I made a poopsie. Sorry. Okay. I think I got the gist of that. So, you guys want to watch the Bruhhh stream, it seems? Let me see what Truth is doing real quick.
Dude, I don't even think that I could come up with this type of shit. You guys have to provide me this material.
Mattel.
You are dumb as a fucking dumbbell. I'm done, pal. Okay. All right. Had to let that one out. Colin Powell. Let that one out, my bowel. Colin Powell. Dude, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm bullying people who need to get fucking bodied. And you're trying
play
to
for about 5
defend
minutes.
them?
Give you guys some time to vote if you need.
Well, looks like you got fucking bodied, bitch.
You got
Then
bodied,
I tossed a
bitch.
bouquet your way. And I think the bitch has trampled you.
Woof. Bitch trampled you.
It's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna get married one day. All right. Cornbread McMuffin, stay in the oven. I'm gonna get McLovin. 21. You guys suck dick. Where's that dumbass comment? Where's my boyfriend? Your dad's here. It's not funny. Savage, you're fucking mentally ill. E-Wood, Westwood, East.
What the
Love that
fuck?
shit. No matter what type of wood, you're gonna get that Clint Eastwood, bitch.
Whoa.
This dude is literally unlikable. I'm unlikable? I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about what you like or don't like. Love myself, love everything else. I respect
I need to start
myself.
recording him
You
before he
seem to
privates
not
his
know how
streams.
to fucking do that. I don't give a
I'll try my
fuck
best
about
next
what
time to
you
catch
like.
it.
You hear that, right? There is 10 billion dumbass motherfucking morons. You're saying that I give a fuck about
Take
all
your time,
10
guys. I'm not
billion
rushing.
fucking opinions? Kill yourself. Jump off the
Whoa.
bridge, Bridget.
Don't say that, Truther. Come on.
Let's go. Go get that garlic bread. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be liked by you fucking peasants. Take a sip of water. I do what I do for God. I haven't forgot. Not one of you is a prophet.
Alright, so let me do this real quick. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream. Okay, so you guys want... Let me see. I got 2 votes. Okay. So, which should I do first? Bruce or 21? Let me see if I can actually find him, too. I don't think I can find him. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Hmm. Is it? No. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. No. Oh, I guess I just can't find it. Let me see. 6 killer. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can find his channel. No, I don't think so. Does he have another channel? Let me see. Let's put it this way. Give me a second, y'all. Don't leave. I'm sorry. Nope. I can't find his channel. No, I can't find it. Six. Well, I can't find it. I'm so sorry, everybody. I do apologize. I'm not gonna stress myself on that. Let me see something. Hold on. Hold on. You know what I can do? Hold on. I'm gonna go to TJ's page for a second. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Okay. Okay. I can find it. Hold on. Alright. So it has to be 6 killer. Let's try it this way. This idiot removed his channel. Did he remove his channel? Probably did. I can't find it, but I know someone else has it. Oh well. Alright, well, I can't find it and I'm so sorry. If anyone has Bruce's channel, you can send it to me. Watch Hussey stream. Okay. Okay, you guys want to watch the 21 stream? Sure, we can do that. We can do that one.
Literally right now on Carpe's website, our 4-stick bundle deal is.
When your roots are oily.
What's up, everybody? So we have a strange situation going on at the moment. Hussey appeared in my last chat and requested to come on stream. For some reason, I can't share the
Here you go.
I can't share the link, so
Enjoy.
By the way, Hussey, Hostile Hooves wants you to unblock him. He says he only hated Carrie. He wants to talk to you. I know, Hussey. Hold on, I got to figure out. For some reason, I can't get the link to work on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to someone so they can drop it in the chat. It's weird. Like I can't drop a fucking link on my own fucking YouTube channel. Yep, I already did, Yato. Go ahead and drop it for me. Oh, okay, there it is. Yep, thank you. This ought to be interesting. I love you, Hobbs. This real Hussey?
Yeah, I'm not gonna point on you. Don't worry.
Okay.
So what the fuck is wrong? No, I'm just kidding.
I think this is our second time speaking on StreamYards.
I've spoken to you before.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, on a Carrie panel.
Oh, maybe
about a year ago, I think.
I don't remember, to be honest with you, but this is the first time I'm on your panel, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So honestly, I just want to apologize for the doxing situation because I really do not agree with it. I do not agree with it. I've been doxed up and down, left and right from the very, very beginning. And I don't like that. And I don't want people to change who I am. I don't want other people's behaviors to change who I am as a person. I don't like doxing. My entire family was recently doxed on Kiwi Farms. My deceased family members, like all of them. And it's not nice. Okay? I admit that I did mention your first name. I didn't exactly come out and dox you proper, but your information was given to me by Skelter, like I said, and Skelter wanted to dox you. And I give you my word, I told him not to. I honest, that's why that video was not put out there. I told him not to do it because I don't agree with it. Even if it's not me doing it, he could have done it and I could have gotten the satisfaction, right? But still, I said no because Skelter is a good guy. I don't want that on him. And I didn't do it because I don't agree with it. Your behavior really started to piss me the fuck off. And what I think that the straw that broke the camel's back was when you accused me of fraud or scamming my audience for a cell phone. That really pissed me off because I never did anything. If I needed a cell phone, I could have just told my audience plain and simple, buy me a cell phone, and they probably would have. So that, I think, was the first time I commented on your community tab. And I asked you nicely, I said, take it down, and you did. So I just want to apologize. I don't think we're ever going to be best friends. I'm not the kind of person to flip-flop, okay? But I do want to apologize for even just playing a song that had your name in it. Nobody knew. I didn't say that this is so-and-so's name or anything, but I wanted you to know that you can continue this fucking behavior if you think that slandering and whatever is okay. You can do what you want, but just know that I do know who you are because I think you had made a comment saying that if you give me my information, like you basically said, I don't know who you are, and I didn't know at the time. But I do now, and I'm not going to do anything with it, okay? I'm not going to do nothing with it, so just know that. You want to react to me, you want to talk about me every day, it doesn't bother me. But
yeah,
just try
it
not
is.
to slander me,
From yesterday.
because it just seems like everybody wants to do that nowadays, and it's just, I don't understand it. I mean, could you at least do that?
Well, real quick, I just want to say, I feel like you're only saying this because you and Carrie are no longer friends.
No. Carrie can go fuck all the way up. I just told you, I'm never going to be like friends with you. I'm never going to be, and I said, you can react to me all you want. This has nothing to do with Carrie. I haven't been friends with Carrie in almost a month. I could have done this a long time ago. Carrie went the next day to Rebuildable Ryan and stuff. No, I don't do that. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't need to apologize to you, 21. I could just move on with my life. I don't need to apologize to you. I don't come on your channel. I don't talk about you. Nothing. But I'm doing it. I know, but you know what? You also have to think about this. I've apologized many times being on YouTube. You are not the only one. I've apologized before Carrie. I've apologized during Carrie, and I'm going to apologize after Carrie. I still think what you do is not good. I think, constantly harassing, and you make fun of her picking her shit. Like do what you got to do. I don't say what you got to say. I don't care. But stop saying people are scamming or anything. You have no proof.
When we knew we were having our son, we were like, what do we
And that's all I'm saying. I'm not asking to marry you. I'm not asking for you to come on my panel. I'm not asking for anything. I want to apologize, and that's all it is. Fuck Carrie.
Where was this 3 months ago when it happened?
I guess I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to, I do things organically. I do things when I want to do things. And now I'm talking about it. I'm bringing up Skelter. I talked about the doxing. So I feel like it's also time to apologize. There's time for everything. Believe me, Carrie has nothing to do with it. I haven't messaged anybody that Carrie has a falling out with. Anybody. Why can't I respond to Anja and say, sure, you want to come up to drag Carrie? Sure, I haven't. She's messaged me at least 5 times. There are other people that Carrie has a falling out with that message me, want to come up on my panel and talk about their falling outs. I haven't messaged them back. This has nothing to do with Carrie. Okay, I'm older than everybody else. If you don't want to accept my apology, that's completely fine. It's totally.
I just find it really interesting this happens after the fallout, because right before the fallout, you said it every chance you got. Let's be real. Hold on. No. You said it like last week on Valkyrie's stream.
Yes, because Valkyrie said Kenneth.
You posted that name to your YouTube channel.
Posted what name?
Your name. You literally posted your.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Matter. No, to me,
if I posted my legal name to my YouTube channel, people would be saying it, and I wouldn't say it's a dox. I would say, oh, I put my name on here. Like, what do we?
No, I don't agree. Well, also, your name is also on other platforms.
Such as?
Well, I don't want to say it because that people are going to go look for you. So, but you know what I'm talking about. So it's.
But my name isn't attached to this account. That's what matters.
Right. You asked me a question and I told you. She mentioned my name. I mentioned your name. That's why. So if people are going to dox, then don't point fingers at other people that dox and then say, oh, I'm against it. I'm apologizing to you. I have no apologies ever towards Val.
There were some lies in your apology. Like you said you only said my first name, which, by the way, I find it very amusing that you decided to say his name and her name. But you have said my last name on.
Yes, I have. Yes, I don't think I've said it. But my point is that I've never said 21's name is.
You said my first name, then my last name, followed by 21.
Okay, so I'm apologizing to you. Okay, you're probably right. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here because I'm taking responsibility, and I'm apologizing to you.
I just find it bullshit that you're doing this after falling out with Carrie. Like, it feels like you're trying to suck up to her biggest criticizer.
Oh, look who's in here. Listen, then just don't accept my apology. We're good. I did my share. I did what I have to do for my conscience, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to butter you up or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not looking to be your friend.
You also gave it to other people. You gave that dox to other people.
Who?
Your buddy David Anthony. He said it in your chat. He said it in my comments.
David knew. Yeah, David knew.
Yeah.
And Carrie also put it on her community tab too.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Listen, but you see,
she deleted it, by the way. The
slandering
community
on
tab
your
with that
community
name.
post, I don't feel like I owe you any respect. You see how that works?
No, I don't think you owe me respect. Just
right. So if you can cross the line with me, then I can cross the line with you. That's how.
So much for a fucking apology. What the fuck?
No, but you're bringing up what I did, and I'm here to apologize.
But you're saying that you did it like in retaliation. You're saying that, oh, well, you crossed the line. Well, I crossed the line. That's not an apology.
You want to know why I did it, right? You're throwing examples at me. So I'm saying you pissed me off when you started to say that I was scamming my audience. So I decided to piss you off. See, at the end of the day, this is the internet.
These are not equal things. These are not equal.
Okay, that's your entitled. Listen, I just want to say that I take responsibility for what I did, and I'm not looking for anything else in return.
But you're literally going against what an apology is. When I'm pushing back on it, you said,
what is an apology? Why did you say that I scammed?
Responsibility.
Okay, why did you tell the audience
You're
that
deflecting. You're literally deflecting in the middle of your apology.
Why did you tell the audience, lie to them, and say that I scammed them for a phone? Do you have any evidence?
Well, from what I saw, you collected $1,200 for a lawsuit against Azria, and then a week later, you were unboxing a $1,200 phone.
Right.
I was born with my skull on the outside of my head.
Right. Also, my lawyer got paid for Azria. Azria's documentation is already in the court website. So
yeah, 6 months later,
it takes time. I have another lawsuit.
It took 6 months to.
Yeah, I was finishing Tragics. Yeah. What the fuck difference does it make? He got paid.
How does $1,200? How does $1,200 even scratch the surface of what a multinational lawsuit?
Well, now you want me to tell you all of my legal problems to you? No, I'm not going to do that. That's not what we're here to talk about.
You asked for my explanation, and then when I gave it, you're like, no.
No, you don't. That's not any of your business, though.
Also, Azria hasn't been served.
I know she hasn't been served. She knows damn well she's getting sued. It's in the system.
Wouldn't she have to get served to get sued?
She's getting served. Yes.
7 months after your original.
Doesn't make it 54 after he got paid.
I just find it real interesting that like soon after you lose your phone, you're buying a new one.
Accept my apology. I just wanted to come up and say doxing is fucked up. Strawberry douche is also a fucked up degenerate.
You admitted to doing it to OGD though.
No, I didn't. Listen,
yes, you did. You said that you gave her private summer home information to someone else.
Discuss things from 5 years ago. I'm up here to say that I'm sorry to you, and that is the end of it. Thank you for having me on panel.
Wow. That was some bullshit. Yeah, no. He's totally trying to suck up to me to piss off Carrie. That's what that was. Yeah. And get me on their side because they don't like Carrie. I don't fuck with that. I do this shit for my entertainment. And I gotta make my money. My dead relatives were doxxed and then tells people where to find it. It's weird because he's shown like pictures. So if it didn't affect him, he wouldn't put in lawsuits. Right. But apparently it doesn't affect him. I don't understand why he does these stupid comments. Like, it doesn't affect me. I'm unaffected. And then cries about it. Literally cried over what Valkyrie said and says he's going to sue her. I need money for gambling. Oh, God. Honestly, I don't think he was drinking when he came up on this panel. I don't think he was. At least it wasn't noticeable. You want me to see me debate Monica? Accept his apology, and Plan B was for me. That's fine. Just blah 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 blah. And now he's saying no more apologies. Fuck the haters. No more apologies. And I'm sure he's going to try to find some excuse to say it again. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I was watching a video from Frank, and I was like, I don't fucking time in my entire to get it Valkyrie. And Dashton is in the but it didn't have and Dashton is in the attic. You don't. Listen, the house always wins. And Dashton is in the attic. Isn't she in the chat now? Who's in the chat? Yeah, oh yeah. The CPS got called on UG. He literally called. Then he bounced. Wait, what?
So this is what I wanted to show you. See what Mads said about AJ?
No. Strawberry douche is not strawberry dome. That's AJ. Which I got my own fucking thoughts on AJ. I want to hear this strange opinion you have on World War II that you talked about. Maybe I'll make him cry too. That'd be funny. How are you gonna losing my train of thought? I just don't understand how you're gonna try to do an apology and then follow it up with, well, you did something bad, so I did something bad. It wasn't even slander. I gave I put two and two together in that community tab post. I took it down. Scratchy. He's doing drag. In his defense, he looked a lot better with it on.
Right. And Mads, leave AJ alone. Dumbass. Alright. So you guys said you want to see the Hussey stream, right? I think I have it. Do I have it? I can play it on, let me see something. Hold on. Because I can play it on my channel, but I know I talk too much. Hold on. Alright, so we can watch the... Actually, let's do the kick one real quick, and then we come back here, okay? Hold on.
Encouraged him to start a kick channel. He has a YouTube channel. He hasn't been extremely active as like I am because he has, you know, a career, whatever. But I finally convinced him to start a kick, and he did. Yes, he did. I think it'll be fun. Send it to my Cash App and PayPal. I'm wrong. I apologizing. Y'all ain't gonna gaslight me, bitch. Carrie, you should have apologized for your actions. I told you that from the beginning. This had really get under my skin or anything like that. So I'm like, you know what? We stopped, we took a 5-minute break, and y'all guys just show me the love if you can. Of course, you know, because I gotta pimp myself out. Shit. You came to support me.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey.
Nice, Bad Wolf.
So
Congrats.
there is a lot to talk about. What happened? Oh, Kyler, what happened, honey? The drill thrill got monetized for some. Congratulations. Hold on. No, because I don't always get notification. My after my housekeeper left, I was able to get up online. I went and I said hello to Thallid, and Raccoon Man was on panel, so that was fun. So I chilled out with her, and then I saw people obviously talking about me, reacting to me. So I said, you know what? Let me listen for a little bit. This person doesn't really get under my skin or anything like that. So I listened. I'm like, you know what? I've been known to apologize in the past. And if I'm wrong, I should apologize, regardless. Now, it seems like, thank you, Max. It seems like people do not.
Can Ahmad drop
make
Bad Wolf's channel so you
excuses
guys can subscribe?
Not to accept an apology. And that's fine. You don't have to accept it because I'm doing it for my own conscience. It's me admitting to myself that I did something that I'm not okay with. And at the end of the day, I don't care if you don't accept it. I don't care if you don't want to be my friend. I didn't do it because I wanted a friendship with you. I told you that from the beginning. This has nothing to do, thank you, Dulu, about Carrie. This has nothing to do with you coming into my community. I will never, ever allow you into my community. Blackjack. I will never allow you back into my community, ever. But I wanted you to know that I do not agree with putting out information. Maggie Boo, thank you so much for the $5, sweetheart. I really, really appreciate you, love. Thank you so, so much, sweet. Exactly, doesn't matter. But like your name says, it doesn't matter. I did it for me. And I don't, my stuff is put out there beyond belief. Okay? Oh, Carrie's live? All right, what do you want to do? Should we snipe Carrie? Do you want to snipe Carrie? Should we do it? What do you put one in the chat if we should do it? Put one in the chat. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. This is going to be fun.
Jack of all trades, name a nigga who.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
What a loser. What a fucking. Overnight they turn and they show their true colors. You know, at least, Carrie, this shows that I can go and apologize. But you cannot. You cannot apologize for your actions. You cannot apologize for saying you're fucking snake. That's why you're mad? That's why you're mad, right? Right? Because I showed what kind of human being I am. I know you got triggered, boo. I know. That's okay. That's okay. I will never change who I am, you guys. YouTube has tried to change me from the very, very beginning. It ain't happening. It just ain't. Thank you, Fallon Boo. I appreciate you. So we'll wait until she goes live. She's playing music. Proud to beg. I know you like it. Yes. Thank you, Boo. So I think those kind of music. Something wrong by apologizing. Y'all ain't gonna gaslight me, bitch. Carrie, you should have apologized to me a month ago. Okay? Well, show your true colors, bitch. Show it, girl. How do you send gifts? Freedom, I don't know. I know how. I gifted myself. I gifted a lot of my. Hey!
Over here, you'll know him on YouTube as Sewer Slide Stationery.
No one cares.
But he is the one responsible for that gym, and I just dropped the link in the chat for him if you want to subscribe. I don't think he puts like a lot of stuff out really, but you know, I wanted to give him credit where credit is due. So this is gonna be a fun one. I've been waiting like all week to do this. Actually.
Really, me too.
But before I do, let me bring my guest on.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. And oh, by the way, I didn't think I was gonna have to bust this out necessarily this early, but Hussy, AK, bodega.
Oh my God, is it sniping? Oh
yes. I'm so boring, Hussy.
You are.
But you are over
You
on
are.
your kick.
Yeah.
Sniping me.
Yeah.
If I'm so boring,
Yeah,
bitch,
you
go
are.
get your own content.
I
Why are you
get
using
you.
mine?
I've been streaming
I know
every day
you're
for
not
2
gonna
hours
keep
a day. What do you
You know
think?
why?
I've been
Because you're
streaming
about to
2
get
hours.
dragged.
Oh, really?
And no.
And you know when
don't
my
want your
audience
people
starts
to see
throwing
this
me
shit.
money, honey, then
This
we'll
stuff you
see
go to
who's
other
really
people's
the
channels
talent
and do?
one, bitch.
You think that because you don't do it on your channel, you know, you can sweep it under the rug and the people that kiss your ass
do
and
it.
you're so wonderful.
Oh, do it.
Well, no. But that's not going to happen.
Oh,
Drag, geriatric old person. Okay, that's all.
French fry, thank you so
It
much
was so
for
funny,
giving
dude,
the
last
membership,
night.
sweetie.
I think it was last
Denise
night.
Street, thank
I was
you.
watching one of his streams recently, and this
Okay.
guy came on. I don't know who this guy was. In fact, I'll pull it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Because
His
I'm like,
name
is
is
somebody
David.
named David? I've never
Yeah.
seen the person in my life.
Uh-huh.
And he is talking about how Hussey saved his life and shit.
No.
Not even kidding. And how he used to like be very homophobic, but after a month, he said he's watched Hussey a month. After a month, he is converted and he is all about the gays. And he even told his kids that it was okay if they decide they want to be gay because Hussey has changed his life.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm not even shitting you.
Thank you for sharing.
Actually, this guy came it was
Thank you.
wild. It was
I
wild.
did that.
And
without you.
I think he might have gotten paid or something because he's like this fat dude with like long hair and a beard. Looks like he probably, I don't know, drives a truck or something. I don't know. Not the type listening to Hussey is what I'm saying here. But again, it's possible. And again, if you just watched Hussey's channel, right? If you didn't see all the other channels that react to the stuff that he does everywhere else, or the stuff in his past, see, he dirty deletes stuff really quick. So even if he is drunk and makes like a complete fool of himself, he'll just delete it and act like that never happened. And a lot of people in his chat are willing to feed into this delusion and act like he's a good person. And I even did it. So I'm not even trying to like trash people that are supporting him because I did it. I did it for a long time. And I look back and I'm like, I don't.
And Carrie, you know what? I did it for a very long time too. I did. But I'm going to let you talk because so far you're complimenting me.
No, why? I really don't. Because he's been awful all along. Like, it isn't anything new. But I think one of the things that I am, like, learning kind of about myself and, like, trying to work on is that, you know, I think I do give my friends a little bit too much grace maybe there. Like, I think when I'm friends with someone, I do tend to, like, excuse certain things more than I do with, like, everyone else. And that's probably not a good thing, right? Like, I admit that. So I see it now. Like, I'm like,
You know what, Carrie? At the end of the day, sweetheart, I've done nothing to you. Nothing to you. My conscience is clear. Period. I've done zero.
yeah, no, I shouldn't have supported stuff way before this. It's nothing new. It really isn't. But anyway, I did want to address one thing because I guess he's really hard up for content, but he brought this guy on the other day named
I'm so hard up for content. I took you guys out today. Worst case scenario, I can do that. But I'm hard. I mean, you know, I love a nice carry drag.
Max Slack, or he goes by Slack.
Oh, the Slack guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit. I'm not even going to go into this that much. I was going to pull up the stream, but I'm like, I don't even want to waste time on all that because it's really a nothing burger.
You know, what really is upsetting that she's coming after my viewers. That bothers me a lot. Like, this guy doesn't have a channel. I've given her the utmost respect and joyfully, baby girl, the utmost respect on not reading their emails and stuff like that, not talking negatively about her and stuff like that. But you're literally just like the rest of them. And I think that's really, really fucked up. You're taking the real goodness out of that interview, or not interview, him coming on panel and twisting it into, I paid him.
But he literally, this guy has not been in the fucking community, in my community at least, for like how long? I mean, we're talking over a year at least, maybe even longer. And I do have some receipts about this guy too, by the way. Let me pull these up. So I can tell you exactly actually when he is been gone. So
You guys, there
it
is
looks like
nothing
at
to
least
show.
since September of 2025. So almost. We're not quite a year now. Getting there. But literally, I didn't know he even still had an issue because, like, I've seen him in other people's chats. Like,
Wow, 98 people, Carrie. Congratulations.
Draters, I think I've seen him over there before when I've been in there. And, like, I've never said a word. I've never tried to start anything with him. He didn't try to start anything with me. He didn't even, like, we didn't even talk. We seemed like I thought we had just moved on. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, you're doing your thing, I'm here, I'm doing my thing, but I don't really have any hard feelings, even though you did some fucked up shit. Okay, Slack. You did some fucked up shit, and you left that out of the stream you did with Hussy. So you go on panel with Hussy to drag me, to expose me, which, Hussy, my God, you and the clickbaiting, dude, the titles, like, you, like, everything he put, exposed, and I can promise you, he ain't exposing jack shit, okay? So he brings this guy up there who hasn't been around for a year,
No,
and
actually,
there wasn't that much
no,
there.
that's not true. Yeah, I did. He told me what went on with the Discord. We didn't know. We had no idea.
There to begin with, to even be mad about when he was, but so he did not tell the whole story. He talked about getting kicked from my Discord because, for fuck's sake, people in this goddamn Discord, like, and for people to talk about how boring I am, y'all sure do get butthurt when you get kicked out of my fucking Discord.
Well, so does Joyfully Baby Girl get butt hurt when I took her wrench away, Carrie. And this is not an angry thing to Joyfully Baby Girl. I still like her. But Carrie, shut the fuck up, because we all get that shit, okay? She was so mad that I took her wrench away, right? So shut the fuck up.
And can't hang out in there anymore and hang out with me, right? So I don't know what the fuck. If I'm so boring, why do y'all throw a fit when you get kicked out? You would think you'd be happy, right? Now you can go do other shit. I don't know what to tell you. But people take this shit so fucking serious. Like, if it was that big of a deal to you to be in the Discord, just message me. Just message me and say, like, this is what's going on. I apologize for whatever went down, because I actually do want to be in there still. So can we, like, work on this? Or I would let you back in. It's not that fucking serious.
No, that's why I never came in.
But instead, like, hold it in, I guess, and then, like, wait a year later and you're still just as mad, maybe more mad about something that could have been fixed, like, 2 days into the fucking bullshit. Because it's not that fucking deep. I just don't want people in there. If you're in chats talking shit about me, then no, I'm not going to want you in my fucking Discord. It's not like rocket science. That's my fucking space. And I don't owe it to anyone, right? Like, I can have whoever the fuck I want in there. Because just like any other fucking...
But when I took Joyfully Baby Girl's wrench away because she said she's going to step away, you called me out for it. So are you being a hypocrite? Caribou? Or yeah?
Place in the world. Like, if you go to somebody's store, if you go to a restaurant, people can choose the people that own those businesses, right? They have the choice. And if they don't want you there, they don't need a reason, because it's theirs, not yours. You don't need a reason to kick someone out of your house, right? Would you let some fucking person that you saw going around talking shit about you everywhere come in your house to watch movies with you on Saturday night? No, you wouldn't. Why would you want to hang out with people like that? Right? Well, I don't either. It's not complicated. And that's why you got kicked out. Slack, whatever the fuck you go by now. Is because you were in here.
Oh, I love that
starting
emoji,
shit
Ladybug.
because you were mad at TJ. I remember how all of this played out.
You guys want to stay here or do you
And
want to go to YouTube?
You started talking a lot of shit.
Here
And
or
TJ
YouTube,
wasn't even in here anymore after the interview.
What do you want?
Like he was in there as far as like his account, but he wasn't in there like doing anything or talking to people or whatever. And frankly, I didn't even think about his account being in there. I probably would have kicked him long before then, but I didn't. And this was,
You wanna go to YouTube?
a lot of people had a lot of things to say.
All right.
And I'm not
All
saying,
right. All right. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. All right. You guys, I love you all. Thank you for coming. We've been on here for about 40 minutes. That's good. I'll be back here again. Let's go to YouTube right now. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better. And be what you is regardless. And always remember. Miss Hudson, love you. Bye.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
I'm not trying to silence people either, saying I could not keep up. My mom came. She comes to visit us at Christmas or whatever for a couple of weeks, and
Here you
so
go,
I had to
guys.
let other people
Sorry
have
about that.
because I could come on here and there, but like I was gonna spend time with my family. So anyway, and they were streaming like fucking 20 hours a day. I'm not even kidding. Towards the end, and when they were in that house, they were streaming constantly, and I just couldn't do it. So, but anyway, anybody who was covering them during that time will be able to tell you that we were getting lots of views, like lots of views. When things like that happen, if you like, especially with the Shani and Rev shit, like people can, a lot of people I know in Girl World will talk shit about the Shani and Rev people, like the reaction channels that cover them, or even I guess Buff has been doing that as well. And I heard I guess there's already talk of being a stank tank too, which I told you guys that was gonna happen because Buff saw the views that you can get doing these kind of things with Shani and Rev, and you get hooked on that, right?
Of course. He wants to make fucking money, you stupid dipshit. He wants to make fucking money. I don't blame the man.
And so then you want to do that again because I can promise you, when he's not doing it, he ain't getting those views that he was getting during that, right? He knows this. And I mean, it's kind of sad because it's like, damn, the best views that you were getting on your channel were when you weren't even on the screen. You weren't even...
Gary, you had 40 fucking people in the chat. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What happened to those 350 people that used to watch you? Now you're not doing Shani and Rev and you get 37? Really? You're going to talk about Buff? We are not in denial. We know when we get the numbers, okay? Of course. Of course. When I talk about Shani and Rev in January and December, I was getting 1.2K in my chat. 1,200 people in my chat. I know it's going to take me years to get that. We're not in denial, bitch. We know. We know. It was hot. She got 302. He was home alone. He was coming on my panel. You sabotaged that interview, bitch.
Even there talking. You were literally just had somebody else on the screen and your chat asking questions for your stream.
Hey.
And you were just sitting there getting all the views and money and acting like you really were doing something. And it's like, really? Okay. That ain't gonna take you that far, is all I'm saying. But you're no Kingstar. But you can keep trying. Whatever you want to do. There's gonna be a Stank Tank 2. I won't cover it. Just like I didn't cover the first one.
You did.
I don't
There's
care.
really gonna be a part 2.
You did cover it. I played you covering it. You. Wait a minute. I know you ain't lying. You were covering it. You were showing the part where he showed the way he kicked the son. Stop lying. Carrie needs to shut the fuck up. She sits there and mods for arsonist. How is anyone going to take you personally anymore? You just ruined yourself. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, boo. Absolutely. Absolutely. You did fucking cover it. At least I was honest from the jump, and I said, you know what? I'm going to watch and I'll cover it too. I ain't better than that. Shit.
Oh yeah, they're already talking about it or whatever. But like, and I mean, when I was watching her the other night, when they were asking for a burger and fries, I don't know if any of you remember that, because I haven't even been keeping up with them. I know they aren't streaming that much, so it's not even that hard. But I did hear that, and we will get into this too. And just, I'm kind of going to be like a little bit all over the place, and like,
Oh, are ya?
probably talking really fast and a lot because there's a lot that I've wanted to say for a while.
Right. Did you see Amethyst's like shock when I
Yeah,
told her?
so cute.
That was
I love it. She's so sweet.
And apparently Hussey is on gaining ground again.
Oh,
I don't know if that ever
God.
happened, but yeah. Yeah.
Good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, we're going to get into that too because
You guys, I made a goal. 10 super chats of $10 or more because Wonky Eyes is sniping and I really, really want to piss him off. Okay?
you know, some of the things, the math ain't mathin', Hussey. The math is not mathin'. Because you were talking about gaining ground the other day after, well, I think it was like
How do you
yesterday
know?
or something, whenever, because he, gaining ground just did a stream about him, and it definitely triggered the fuck out of Hussey. He clearly watched the whole thing. He actually.
It definitely did not. I definitely didn't watch more than a minute. I promise you that. I promise you that. I don't watch them. Darlene, thank you so much, sweetheart. Have one for me. I absolutely will. Love you, sweetie. And thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. No, I did not watch. I would say
Looks like he doesn't watch shit about him, but he definitely does. He definitely does.
yeah.
Because he was super triggered. So of course he got to do a stream where he was going to talk shit about him and threaten lawsuits and all that stuff again too. And when he's talking about this story, number one, thank you, Hussy, because you literally proved my point. When you got up there and once again brought up the gaining ground to dangle this attorney bullshit
now it's bullshit.
over his head, because this is what you do to your friends when you have a disagreement and they don't get along with you and they don't want to take your shit anymore.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden, everything you've ever done for them, you want it back. Like you want the $500 that Potato gave me. You want it back.
Potato did not give it to you. Show me where she said that. You lying fuck. Stop.
All right, you guys are still
Noxie,
here.
thank you so much, my love. Thank you, sweetheart. Noxie said, Carrie, you have some audacity talking about people's looks. LOL. Girl, back. Don't owns a glass houses, boo thing. David was a sweetheart. You're a gross degenerate, and everyone knows it. David was a sweetheart. Hi, Janine. David was a sweetheart, is a sweetheart, and he was so sweet. I told him he's always welcome to come on panel, and I got messages saying how sweet he is. I don't pay for people to come on panel and blow smoke up my ass. I don't do that. I don't. Carrie has to make shit like that up because no one, and I say no one, has ever done that to her. People left my community. Okay? And even when I was in Blackjack's chat, somebody by the name of Costo something said, please unblock me.
All right, look, I'm gonna have to cap it here because I gotta actually take care of some stuff. Right, we'll